Hello again, YouTube. Today I'm going to be showing my Silver Age comic book haul. Most of these I paid $3 for. There's two that I only paid more for, and I'll show you when we get to them. They'll be obvious why they're first appearances. Nothing major, but still first appearances. But I've been on a Silver Age kick as of late, specifically Marvel and DC. Uh, it's got a certain charm about them. Days gone by and all that stuff, even though a lot of this, most of the stuff was before my time, um, it still need to go back and read through it, looking at the ads, all that kind of stuff. It just gives you what was going on during that time. So first up is Adventure Comics issue 369, featuring Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes. I always dig these books. I don't know a whole lot about the Legion of Superheroes. I got a very few books. I think I got about four other uh, Silver Age books. It's always nice to go into that world there and see what's the deal. And I also picked up issue 371. I always like these books because Superboy is like, yeah, he's always getting ran out of time, leaving somewhere. So it's every book I have, he's like doing something. It's like tears on the on the cover. People crying. Oh, but it looks like he's going to join a new team there. A lot of these issues too, they're standalone, so you don't need multiple issues. You don't need 6 issues to get the freaking storyline. Not complaining, but that's the way that Adventure Comics featuring Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes. I bought this one just because I thought that was pretty awesome. A space dinosaur ripping up a ripping up a Superboy costume. Looks like the rest of the Legion of Superheroes are coming over to be dinner. So those my adventure comics. More when I'm looking for like Superman stuff. I'm looking for action comics. I'm looking for Superman titles. So lucky to find this one in the $3 bin. Superman beating up some wooden cutouts of Brainiac and Lex Luthor. Like I said, I mean, it's just like there's just a certain charm with these books. I mean, just a classic. Action Comics issue 362, featuring the Head of Hate. But before, a couple years ago, the only Silver Age stuff I ever had was Batman. I wouldn't really dive too deep into it. Now I got like a pretty decent collection of Silver Age stuff. A lot of it took me a long time just to get to appreciate Silver Age because you know on my Mount Rushmore, it's Alan Moore, Frank Miller, those type of guys, and that's the stories that I liked reading growing up, and these were always considered like stuff my mom would probably read or something like that, or my dad or something like that, and they were just old. But now I'm getting older and stuff. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate it for what it is. Just history. This is Action Comics issue 364. Got the doctors using the surgical tools, which I'm not even sure if a lot of this stuff was even around back then or they were just being thought. And it's just like with a lot of these classic books too, you can tell they're like a lot of it's about the future. What the future could be. Optimistic, pessimistic. Yeah, it doesn't matter. But I noticed like modern comics, it's all stuck in here now. Here, today. Not thinking about the future. So I'm talking DC, Marvel, basically those comics. It's just like I think it's missing that the imagination part, like going into the future. What's going, coming up with new ideas that might inspire somebody to invent something. I mean, I really can't go into detail, but a lot of this stuff is like surgery nowadays, or are using like robots and stuff. So it's pretty cool to see like a doctor, sitting behind a computer or a screen and just getting Superman like taken care of with a kryptonite virus. Action Comics issue 369. Looks like somebody sunk the battleship. This is my last Action Comics. It's Action Comics issue 368. Or I'm sorry, 388. Yeah. Anything with crypto on I gotta buy. Because when I get a new dog, that's gonna be his name, Crypto. But yeah, this is got Superman. I think he originated the mullet. And I know this is not really Silver Age, the 15 centers, but I always consider 12 cent and 15, 10 cent, 12 cent, and 15 cent. I always keep that stuff together in my collection, so just bear with me. You got the villains. This is just like, it's goofy stuff, Aquaman, I don't own too many of the Silver Age stuff. I don't even know. Sad to say, the only thing I own is like, I don't know, mini series, I think. And it's not the one that from like, I guess 1984 or whatever. But it's the mini series from the early 90s. It was like 13 issues and it got canceled all of a sudden. And I have the showcase, and I've read a lot of the showcase parts, but it's like the earlier issues. It doesn't include like the later. I can't remember what it went up to. I think it went the 27, 28. So, but this is Aquaman issue. What you see here? 34. Got the Aqua Beast on there. I believe that's Nick Cardy's work. It looks like his. So, yeah, I'm super happy to have that in my collection. Like, I'm like going back and collecting the classics, like the Aquaman, Flash. I buy a lot of the Flash Silver Age stuff. Superman, of course. Batman, I got tons of it already, so I'm just finishing that collection. But I don't have any Wonder Woman, so that's gonna be next on my list, just to get a couple issues of that, just to own in my collection and just read. Another 15 center. This is Aquaman issue 47. Got a fighting a sea beast there, sea dragon. I think this is my only Marvel book that I got, and I got it from my collection. Again, I know it's a 15 center, so I'll probably have to rename this Bronze / Silver Age, or Silver Age / Bronze Call. But yeah, it's Daredevil issue 73. I only have, I think 30 more issues to get Daredevil 1 through 300. Of course, I'm missing the first 5 issues, so that's good. So it's not, don't get too excited, but I'm going to have to come up with some tricks to get that Daredevil 1. That's when I got to get out of the way. And I passed on so many times, it just keeps going up, which now I'm regretting it. I had a chance to get like a 2.0 for like $700. It was a CGC case, and I'm not a CGC fan or anything like that, but I wanted to get it, and it's like I just couldn't pull the trigger on it. So with those books that are multiple hundred, especially when you have a family and stuff like that, there's like, oh well, that money can go to something else. So the only way I'm going to be able to get it is to sell some of my collection and use that money towards it, because I won't feel any guilt about using stuff, money that I sold from books and stuff like that. And how I'm gonna sell them, I don't know. In my closet, I got probably enough to cover that if I did 50 cents an issue or something like that. If I could like sell them all, but that's easier said than done. You just gotta. I might have to set up a flea market. I might have to use Instagram or something like that just to get, because that's gonna be, I think, my next year's goal is to get that issue out of the way. New kid in the house and stuff like that. I couldn't do it this year. There was no way I could even dream about doing that, and I wouldn't do that either. But now that everything's settled down, No more baby formula. Yeah, hopefully we'll be out of Pampers and all that stuff next year. Then I can spend money on the stuff that not necessities. The only Batman issue I was able to squeeze out, and it's a Detective Comics. Not in the greatest condition, but as long as it's presentable, the staples are connected, and you know, majority of the cover's there. Let's say 90% of the, 95% of the cover. Like, so if this part was missing, it wouldn't bother me. But if it's missing like that, really don't want that in my collection. But this is good enough for right now. Next up, this is one of the ones that I didn't pay $3 for. It's in Mylar, so I'm not sure how it's gonna take a quick peek. But it's Green Lantern issue 23, the first appearance of the Tattooed Man. Yeah. Back then, you're a sailor or living on the outskirts of society when I guess you had tattoos. Now everybody got them nowadays. So I'm not sure if he's going to be too much of a threat anymore. But you can see decent condition book. Green Lantern's another run I'm putting together. I know I got so many damn runs I'm putting together. It's not even funny, but I keep picking away at it. What I should do is just concentrate on one and get it complete. But what fun would that be? But yeah, I wanted to get this one out of the way. I'll put that to the side. This is another one I didn't pay $3 for, and it's issue 38. Yeah, it's too much glare on that one. We'll just put this one to the side. There we go. But yeah, this is the first appearance of Goldface. It's issue 38. Both these Green Lantern books I wanted to get out of the way, just before they, just in case they show up on a CW show or something stupid like that where I gotta pay premium prices for these. So this one was. These two were on my not on my want list, but they were on my mental want list. But I got the one that I wanted off my want list was issue 14 of Green Lantern, the first appearance of Sonar. So I got a lot of these minor characters out of the way. And it's just like, I just didn't want to pay, end up paying like $100 each for these after, some clown goes on a CW show or, ends up in a movie or something crazy like that. Me, I don't give a damn if they're in a movie or anything. I don't collect like that. I'm a run collector. A storyline collector. That's what I've always been, that kind of collector, and I'm always going to be. If there's a key in there or something like that, it's great. I don't just go buy like cherry pick key issues and call it a day. But to me, I need a complete run of it. And even though the stories might not even connect and anything like that, just the way I've always collected, and it ain't changing for 30 years. Issue 75 of Green Lantern. Just another one off the list there. My Green Lantern collection, again, I need issues 1 through 10, so not too excited to get. And I need issue, 76? And is it 89? 87? The first appearance of John Stewart. I still need the big books in this, but I'm slowly but surely picking them off. Next year is going to be, I want to try to get the Green Lantern issue 59 out of the way. That's Guy Gardner's first appearance. That's for my Green Lantern run. That's going to be the big book that I need to get out of the way. Because with my 2019 want list, it's we're in June already now, and I need I think I got half of it done already, so it's pretty cool. Should be an update pretty soon. Last but not least is my Superman books. This is issue 177 for $3. To find a yellow cover in this decent condition, complete, I think it's a score. Super happy to have this. Those that haven't been following my channel for a long time, I'm basically doing my own Superman challenge. I refuse to pay any more than $5 a book. for most of the issues. Like anything from the 80s, I'm not paying more than $1 for. But I'm trying to see how far I can get, uh, how far I can go back, how many issues I can get before I have to, pay, you know, more than $5 for an issue. So basically, I won't spend any more than $5 on a Superman book. And I'm not doing that stuff where I, spend like $50 on one book and then buy a bunch and it average out. No, it has to be less than $5 a book. Uh, and I got a pretty decent. I got almost 2 short boxes full of Superman Volume One. So no doubles or anything like, or maybe 1 or 2 doubles, I should say, but no real doubles that won't can't be replaced, or they're just stuff that I picked up that I forgot I had. This is Superman issue 185. I mean, that's looks pretty decent too. This one I think I already have, but it's in really shitty condition. The one I have, so it was awesome to get this one upgraded. It's Superman issue 201. I swear to God, there has to be like 50 issues of Superman and him walking away, getting ran out of time. I quit. I'm quitting. I quit. I'm through with being Superman for good for the 10th time. And last but not least, Superman issue 210. Yeah, Jimmy Olsen always cracks me up, especially on his series. Man, he's such a bastard. But in the regular Superman series, he's not too bad. He's a good friend. But I don't think that's okay. But thanks for watching. Really appreciate the support. Please check out my Instagram. I'll leave a link down below. I'll talk to you next time.